Morning, everybody. Welcome to another round of coffee and questions. What's today's topic? Let's talk about drill bits again. And when, like I tell you, I have a couple of forums I belong to and a club locally where we do show and tell and, stuff like that. And we were talking about drill bits. And there are some people that really like certain brands, other people don't, but we'll talk about the Harbor Freight ones in particular for a second. And I'm going to start off by talking about the Warrior brand. We were looking online, nobody bought one, but I looked online at these 115-piece index box kind of sets, and so, well, that's a good price. And I said, yeah, but they're not good drill bits. I mean, a lot of these, they're not round and true to start off with. They're made out of, I don't know what kind of material, but a lot of them come to you dull. I've even sharpened them and they dull again very quickly. They can walk on you if you have them on a drill press, even on a drill press. It's coming down, I've seen it walk on me. So, in a nutshell, I don't like Warrior brand drill bits, not the drill bits. Now, the Hurcules ones, that's a different story. I have a set of the Hurcules ones. They're the impact rated hex titanium ones. I'm looking at them right here. They're a fairly good drill bit set. They're 21 piece though. Well, I don't need 115 of them for a couple of reasons. The first reason is a lot of times when I go to garage sales, I'll pick up like boxes of drill bits and stuff for like a few dollars. I was at one like a couple of weeks ago and I don't need any more drill bits. I've got, if I can think of it, I'll take a photograph and show you. I've got like 3 or 4 decent sized boxes. Filled with all kinds of drill bits, Forstner bits, step drill, whatever, and I don't need any more. But when you at these garage sales, I mean, sometimes like you look, here's 20, 40 bits, they're in a box, somebody wants like $5. I'm like, okay, I can't pass that up. And so I have plenty of them. But I also own some of the, like, let's say the kits. In particular, like I said, I have the Hercules one, and they stand up very well. Now, I also have Milwaukee brand. I'll leave you the links on this stuff below, but again, not the 115 piece. I bought the Milwaukee ones years ago, and I think I've got Makita, and I might have some DeWalt ones out there, and they're all good drill bits. And part of it is how you go about using them, because people will complain that they snap and they break real easily. And that's true like on a lot of the smaller, real thin ones. I mean, you got to be careful because they will break on you easily. But what I do when I start out, let's talk about metal for a second. I will use a punch and I make a mark where I'm going to drill. And a lot of times I'll turn around depending on the size that I'm using, and I'll drill a pilot hole first. And I use a good lubricating kind of oil. Most people just use motor oil or whatever, but the importance is, keep it well lubricated and have your speed set correctly. These are the things that go wrong on you real fast and create problems and they break and all this other stuff. But I mean, if you just take a few added precautions, the drill bits will cut much better. You're going to have much better luck with them and they'll last you longer. But again, I'm just not a fan of the Warrior brand drill bits at all. I'll never buy them. I've had one experience with them and I thought never again. I think I threw them out. But in any event, the Hercules ones are good drill bits, and so are these other brands. And I'll leave you the links below because some of these right now are on sale. And when I looked at this, like I said, I don't need 115 of them. I need certain sizes and I need them to be good drill bits that will last me, well, quite a while, hopefully. Now, I did have somebody that disagreed with me on the Warrior bits, and I said, okay, you're entitled to your opinion, and if it works for you, I think that's great. My opinion is if you're going to use them on wood, and you're still going to have to, give it a little bit of pressure because they just don't cut that well. Plastic, fiberglass, Lexan, I don't know, anything like that, you're probably going to be okay. And, if you're an intermittent user or whatever, but, I do a lot of drilling into metal, both sheet metal and, different metal projects. So they just don't work for me. One other last tip or thought is, I will only, if I need them now, like on some of the smaller sizes, there are times where after multiple uses, like yes, I've broken them and I've had to go replace that one drill bit or what have you, but I make sure what I buy is either cobalt or high-speed steel, and they come from a good manufacturer. That's just my opinion. I mean, like I said, again, if these bits are working for you, I think that's fine. But you might want to up your game and go with the Hercules. Or, take a look around, like I said, on the links below and see if any of these are on sale and you can score a good deal. And then, like I said, take the care in how you're using them. In particular, out at the club, one of the things that nobody really talks about is what speed are you using. Now, I use a drill press a lot of times. It's easier to control because I can set my belts. And let me show you a table. Okay, and that's how I set the drill press. But I also realize, like even in a hand drill, to be conscious of the speed that I'm using it at and the cutting oil and so forth. And I've had pretty good luck doing it that way. Anyway, these are just some general thoughts. I know some of this is common sense, but even out at the club when we're sitting around talking, a lot of us, and I'm sure that I've done it before too, even though it's common sense, we still do things incorrectly sometimes. And things break or they go dull quick or whatever. And then you got to resharpen them or you got to buy another one. Anyway, those are some basic quick thoughts on drill bits. And like I said, the links are below. I hope you folks click subscribe. You keep following me and I'll keep bringing you stuff. And, I'll give you little tips and stuff. And if I can think of things, that are modifications and stuff, I always bring them to you. But I appreciate you following my stray cats that I take care of. That's my charity there. I'll show you some pictures. I do it every once in a while at the end of the video, but what little I make off of you clicking on the links and stuff like that, it helps them because I buy food, water, all that stuff. Anyway, thank you folks for watching. I'm going to see you on the next video. Have a great day. Bye-bye.